start. Doc said pregame you were going to be good to go, and he felt surprised by that. He didn't know if you'd be able to, and then he was like, "I'm not sure what he'll be able to give us, movement-wise." So I guess we'll start there. How did you feel, and kind of how did you come to the place where you could play and do what you did there?
Yeah, I'm a guy that I don't necessarily like to sit out games. I try to, if I feel like I'm alive and feel like I can't jeopardize myself, I'm probably going to be out there. And over the past 48, 72 hours, just being diligent and just my recovery, my process, and great training staff, and being able to mentally be out there and be there for my teammates. So.
We've seen you defend on the perimeter quite a bit since you've been here. Tell you a little. Not that Cats can't be a perimeter player, but clearly there was some inside battles. Just how did you prepare for that matchup, and then him, but also just physically getting down there and kind of being that way down low.
I'm a physical guy too. I think my physique may not look necessarily super physical to guard big 4-5 guys, but I've done that over my career, and I just try to take pride and be a star in my role. And this team wants me to be extremely active defensively, and whether it's guarding the 5, whether it's guarding Brunson when I started the game, just try to come in and do what's asked of me for the ball club. So,
what's kind of the key to guarding bigger than your possession?
Know your personnel, watching games, understanding what players want to do. I think I've been in the league long enough and played against Towns long enough to kind of understand what he kind of wants and what he wants to do. So being out there and just being physical, put my body on them. A lot of times when you're playing guys that are physical, they don't want you to be physical. So just bringing that attitude and mentality to the game really probably frustrated them a little bit. So
the other night after the Cleveland game, Giannis, kind of said every night we want it to be a bar fight. Every single night it will be a fight when you play us. How have you guys tried to embody that? And what does maybe a game like tonight feel like, where you come back from down 12 and get away?
Yeah, that was the game. The prime example at the very end of the game where we got to stop. Giannis got a block. We came down, shot a 3, miss. Got a rebound, miss. Got a rebound, miss. Got fouled. That's that type of mentality, and I think that we just have the perfect team right now. We have the perfect team, and we got to be able to stay locked in and stay true to what we're trying to do and accomplish, because we just have great synergy right now. And I think that if we can continue to be a team and grow every single game, we give ourselves a chance every night. So.
Kyle, what stands out to you about Ryan in the way he's kind of just come up and showed up this year? What do you think is sort of been the biggest growth that you've seen from him since you got to know him?
He's just a pest defensively. He's taken it up to a notch. I was fortunate to be his teammate in DC for a couple months, right? And I always knew he was very talented. I think that the sky's the limit for him. As you guys know, you see him. He may be in practice an hour and a half after we're done with practice, so I don't really think nothing surprises me. He's a talented player, and he works hard, and when you work hard, God blesses you. So.
You mentioned growing, and especially early in the year, I guess tone can be set in a lot of ways in a positive way, sometimes negative, but Giannis said, it's hey, good teams don't lose 2 in a row. And granted, it's the 4th game of the season.
Yeah.
But it's just starting something like that early where you're, I guess, able to build a habit or whatever that may be to just is that important, I guess, to kind of go in with certain mindsets like that? No, we are a good team. Good teams do X, Y, and Z, and then to be able to start doing X and then maybe get to Y. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I just think that you have to play mind tricks throughout the year. You have to challenge yourself. And obviously, you want to win every game, but when you put that type of mentality into it, it just activates you a little bit more. And I think that's something that he does to himself, and that just sprinkles on and trickles down through the team. So.